Hey everybody, just want to give a quick update on how the food forest is going. A lot of trees are coming out of dormancy, starting to flower. So let's go around and take a quick look and show them off. Okay, let's start with this Contender Peach here. Did a heavy prune on it. It's looking like it's doing great. Tons of buds, it's about to start flowering. It's got nice pink flowers. Next over here we got the Rainier Cherry. Buds are coming out on this one too. This one hasn't flowered for me yet. I wonder if this year will be the year. I don't know. My little blueberry bushes not doing too much yet. My Italian plum has not sprung to life yet. I'm not sure if that's going to show up on camera or not, but the buds are just barely starting to form there. That's good. Got this massive, what is this, sweetie pie blackberry, I believe. This one's coming to life for me. It's humongous. The cane is really thick. Hopefully that means I'll get a ton of fruit. My Chojuro Asian pear, it's looking good. Fruited last year. I didn't get to enjoy any of it. The squirrels got it. Hoping to combat the squirrels better this year. But it's coming to life along with everything else. This is my Moore Park apricot. This is the first year it's actually throwing out some flowers, and they look great. They smell nice too. Just a few branches it has the flowers on. Hoping that means I get some fruit on it this year. This is another cherry tree of mine budding out. Black Pearl Sweet Cherry. Buds are really coming on strong. This also didn't fruit yet since I've owned it. I don't know if this year is going to be the year. If it needs to grow some more, that's fine too. My bigger blueberries are coming to life. I think this is, what is this? Might as well read the tag. Sweetheart Blueberry. If you notice, I went around and actually did all these metal tags for all the trees and berry bushes now. But, yep. It's coming to life. This is my Liberty apple tree, my biggest apple tree. Looking good. I haven't actually planted anything in ground yet, but unless it was a perennial that came back to life or never died. These are my strawberries. They're looking awesome. Look how big that one plant is huge. I think it's one plant. This is a mix of, half the bed is a white variety. The other half is Yellow Wonder Wild Strawberry. And then besides the one half here and the other half over here, I have one row of red strawberries, and I don't remember for the life of me what kind they actually are, as long as they taste good. And my purple asparagus that I planted underneath the strawberries. Not doing amazing, but I'm getting my first spear here. I didn't harvest any last year. Don't think I'll be harvesting any again this year. I think that's the only spear I see so far. Another thing that's doing really good that I planted last year is my garlic. Check out the garlic video if you want to see more about that. It's some pretty large cloved varieties. Excited for that. You see like the one amazing side and the one sad side. This sad side I just planted like I don't know, like 5 or 6 weeks ago. That's just some Costco garlic because I didn't have enough garlic of the nicer varieties when I was planting, and I just left this empty, and I was too lazy to actually get garlic in time. But then I was like, oh wait, time's coming up. I gotta plant something in here. Let me try this garlic. So I don't think that's gonna form the cloves for me, but we'll see how it does. Last time I planted garlic late, it was just kind of like one clove as a bulb. So we'll see if it does the same thing this year. Let's get back to these trees. This is my hardy giant Asian pear. It's looking a lot stronger than it did last year. It was like a little twig in the ground. It's definitely got a lot more strength to the trunk now. This is one of my Honeycrisp apple trees. Just starting. Looks like apple trees are a lot later to get started, which is fine. Well, this is my Starking Delicious pear tree. This is also a little late to get started. Well, I mean, it's very early spring, but I guess I'm just comparing it to the other trees. This is where we start getting real interesting. A lot of the pluots I planted last year really sprung to life. This is a flavor grenade pluot. I don't know if these flowers are all fruit, but if they are, I'm going to have to do a ton of thinning. Look at that. That's pretty wild. They grew all of them grew so much in 1 year. This is only the second year I have them in the ground. This is, I think, another pear. Yep, this is another European pear, my Bartlett pear. It's a lot farther along than my Starking Delicious pear, but that's okay. I'm sure the other one will catch up soon enough. It's my Arkansas black apple tree. It's got the buds confirmed alive as well. Now this one is the showstopper so far. This is my Arctic Queen nectarine. It looks amazing. So many flowers already. I also trimmed it back pretty heavy, giving it a nice open center there. Smells really good. Looks like I'll have to do even more thinning though. But it's looking like I'm going to get a great harvest off of it as long as I can figure out these squirrel situations. Yeah, that got a little issue right here. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I'm going to come in and spray this down, and like the apple and the peach with probably with like a copper solution. It's supposed to prevent diseases and funguses and stuff, so I'm going to definitely try to get in early with that. I think I already have some in the garage. I just have to take the time to do it. This is my second and slightly larger Honeycrisp apple tree. Chugging along. Little buds forming, putting out nice pink flowers just like the Contender peach. Problem with this one was I wasn't able to get the open center that I was hoping for. It's just not the way that the branches were working, so just working with the tree. And here's another pluot. We got the Flavor Supreme pluot. Looks like they all put out these same little white flowers. They smell nice. But you can see how much this thing grew in a year too. I don't know if I should just get rid of those lower branches there. I kind of like them. But yeah, it's another thing that might give me some fruit this year. My wife did an awesome job with this pathway here for the kids' houses. Fuji apple here. It's coming to life also. Nothing really major to talk about yet. Here is the Flavor King hiding in the corner. Looks like it's gonna have those same little white flowers opening up. I got a few more trees along a different area of the garden. Let's go take a look at them. My little persimmon tree looking a little sad. This thing when I got it was really little. Hasn't grown too much, but it looks like it's actually budding again, so that's good. But it is just like a tiny little stick. I have to get another persimmon tree, I think. Flavor Punch Pluary. I just put this in the ground a little while ago. It's got little white flowers. I'm not really trying to get any fruit off of it, but I might. Maybe I'll encourage like one fruit or something like that, just to see if I can taste it. Got some flowers in the ground. Fall gold raspberries looking nice. My artichoke came back without having to do anything. There's I don't think I'm pronouncing it right, but Hasui, Asian pear. Put this in the ground last year. This one's looking big. Budding nicely. Got my flowers waking up. This is, I forget the name of it. Something like came with the house. Some little black tart berry. The birds normally eat it. This is a new addition. This is the honeyberry. I got 3 honeyberries. This berry blue honeyberry. The person I got them off Facebook said they were like 3 or 5 years old, something like that. Very well established. Oh man, this one's actually getting flowers already. I've never had a honeyberry before, so I'm really hoping it works out. If I gotta wait a year, so be it. Some daffodils that came with the house. Splash's Egger Pluot is budding out nicely. It's also another first year addition. The other honeyberry's budding. This one is Blue Moon honeyberry. Sweet Treat Pluary, looking good. Got some little flowers on it. I just planted this a couple months ago or so. And this is the last honeyberry plant. What is this one? Blue Prairie? Couldn't really tell you too much about them. I did read it, but I don't remember. I have zero experience with honeyberries, but I just had a chance to get each of these for only $10 a pop, which is a great deal for such large honeyberry bushes. So hopefully they taste decent. Either way, I'm happy to have them in the garden. This one's just coming alive. The first one's definitely a lot further ahead than the other two. It's my Sugar Twist Pluary, just starting to bud out, but looks like had no problem getting started here. My Double Delight Nectarine. Me too, I like them too. We all love nectarines around here. Budding out nicely, not expecting any fruit, but that's fine, just planted it. This Spice Z Nectaplum was already flowering before I even put it in the ground from the company who's flowering. But the leaves are nice. They're like a dark red. I didn't even realize that they were going to do that. It's flowering. Problem with a couple of these though is like they're very heavy branching on one side and not so much on the other end. Try to fix that with some pruning. Got another strawberry patch here of red strawberries. I forgot the names. I did a really bad job of naming the strawberries. I wish I remembered. It might be Sparkle. I need to do better next time I order strawberries. But as long as they taste good, who really cares, right? Here's another one of the, what is it, the Fall Gold Raspberry. Looks like that's establishing quite nicely. And this is one of my, let's call it a reject tree, because I booted it out from its original location because it wasn't doing great. But it's coming back to life. So glad I didn't just get rid of it. It's another Sugar Twist Pluary. So hopefully that grows up and gets big and gives me fruit. Even though I had no faith in it. The chickens. Waiting for scraps, I'm sure. Let's end it with this last tree here. This was another of my sad rejects, but it's come back to life. This is another Sweet Treat Pluary. It's doing good in its new home. There's 3 reject trees. These 2 and one, I think it was another Double Delight Nectarine. That one was totally dead though. I tried like trimming back the branches and trimming lower on the trunk, and there was like no green at all. It was just like brown wood snapping. No life left in it. But glad I held on to these other ones. Alright everybody, thanks for sticking around for the update. I'm gonna have some more videos soon. Actually I'm gonna be trying to excavate in there, see if I can get some good soil. It's been building up for a while. So that'll probably be the next video. I need it for my raised beds. Thanks for watching. I'll hit you guys with a little bonus sneak peek here. Got some chicks a few weeks ago now. They were much tinier than this. They're growing so fast. They'll probably be ready to go out with the rest of the ladies in maybe a couple of weeks or so. You have to wait for all their feathers, their real feathers, to grow in. And apparently, basically it happens last on their heads. So once I start seeing their heads covered in feathers, they're good to go. And then I think after this week might be the last week of frosts also, or a threat of frost anyway. I forget which breeds these are. I think Americana, and I don't remember the other one. I'll get that updated for you guys. But yeah, these ladies will be joining the flock soon enough.